everyone, it's Jen here and a very warm welcome to my channel. I hope you're all having a lovely day. It's a bit echoey where I am. I've moved from my normal location, which is upstairs in my bedroom, down into my living room because I've got the house to myself this morning. Well, when I say I've got the house to myself, Ryan's upstairs sleeping, but he's almost 17, they don't tend to emerge out of their pit until the middle of the afternoon, unless they've got somewhere to be. In fact, even if they've got somewhere to be, teenage boys. Husband's had to go into work, and I'm still off work. I'm still on my holidays. So I thought I'd bring everything downstairs, basically because the light's a lot better. But I don't have carpets in my living room, so hence the echoiness. I've also got a cat toodling around here, so I hope she doesn't interfere too much. But yeah, oh, and the windows are open, so you might hear some random stuff going on out there, like some bloke laughing. Well, we will work with it. But it's comfier down here because I get to sit on the sofa. So hello everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. We're at the start of another heat wave here in the UK. But it's kind of the same worldwide, really, isn't it? It's a bit hot out there, guys. So I hope everybody's staying as cool as they can, staying hydrated, and looking after themselves and those around you, including our little furry friends. So what am I doing today? Well, Crafty Witch UK started off a crafty chat, maybe a couple of weeks ago now. Sort of like a tag, crafty chat, with some questions. And I was tagged by Cindy over at Diamond Painting Fanatics. So this is a little bit later than I was wanting to do it because obviously I was away, but I'm doing it now. I think the majority of people that I was thinking about tagging for this have now been tagged by other people, but hopefully I've managed to find a couple of guys that you might not have heard of before, or people that maybe don't normally do WIP and Chat. So I've kind of tag that, I might tag them, see if they're up for it. Anyway, let's get on with the WIP and Chat. Let's get on with the diamond painting. This is Pisces, guys. I was going to start on Medusa, and then I realised, I've still got Pisces to finish. Probably into the final third, I would say. So we're getting into the home stretch. Well, let's put it this way, I can now see the bottom of the canvas. I couldn't see the bottom of the canvas before. If you don't know, I did manage to get all of the J-Wall Zodiac paintings, the Diamond Art Club versions, before they were discontinued. Oh my god, that was a fight and a half to get a couple of them. But I did get all 12, and this is my ultimate crafting diamond painting goal, is to finish all 12 of the Josephine Wall diamond paintings. I'm not doing very well at it. As part of the reason why I started the channel as well, to document it. I've kind of, best laid schemes and all that. To quote Rabbie Burns, it's not quite worked out that way. I finished Cancer. That was my dad's sign, that's why I started with that. This is my mum's sign, Pisces, and I'm going to finish Pisces. I have decided that I am not going to touch any other diamond painting now until I finish Pisces. I'm off work until Monday. Today is Thursday. If I work at it and don't get sidetracked by games, there's a good chance I will have the bulk of this done by the time I go back to work, and then I'll just have a little bit to finish off afterwards. So yeah, Pisces, come on, come on. And the thing is, it's not that I don't like doing it. I love this painting. I love doing it. It's got that, it's got some super colours. It's greens and blues, purples and pinks, you know, typical kind of Josephine Wall type colours. It's Diamond Art Club, you know, so the qualities there. Great mix of colour blocking and confetti. Not too heavy on the confetti, because I know a lot of Josephine Walls are very heavy on confetti. This one isn't too bad. Yeah, I love the painting. It's just I kind of got sidetracked onto other things. I don't have a lot of space, so I had to roll it up and put it back in its box. And because it was in its box, I didn't see it and was, you know, inspired to work on it. So yeah, it's out now and it's staying out until it's done. Anyway, I've warbled on for about, oh my gosh, I'm looking at the timer, it's a bit over 6 minutes. So what I'll do is I had the tag questions up on my computer, but my computer has now gone to sleep. That's how long I was talking. And we will get on with it, get on with the tag. I've got my glasses case, I'll use that as a cover reminder. Let us choose a colour, and let us choose a colour that's got quite a lot of, well, let's do each. Let's work on the blues actually. You know me, I like blues. Pen, I think came from Cattiard. Can you see that there? Pen came from Cattiard. Large white boat. And my trusty Craftmates lockables. And I can't find each. Where is it? Oh, here it is, it's behind me. Right, okay. So let us start on these tag questions. Okay, first one is, when did you start crafting and why? Well, I know I can't see my camera, so if this is kind of waving in and out of focus, I do apologise. So when I start crafting and why? Well, I started crafting, well, probably like most people actually, when you were a kid. I think most kids do crafting at some point. But then I'll talk about that on the next question, because it talks about the next question's earliest crafting memories. But maybe unlike a lot of people, it's here, you know, I did it when I was a little kid and then I stopped, basically because I discovered boys, I discovered alcohol, I discovered games, computer games. So yeah, stopped crafting when I was probably around about, you know, doing like kiddie crafting and all that kind of stuff, right when I was around about, you know, maybe 15, 16. And didn't pick it up again until I was in my 30s. So there you go. So to say that I've always been crafty is probably a wee bit of a white lie. You know, it's just that's the way it went. So yeah, I started crafting back again when I was in my early 30s. At that stage I was at home with 2 young kids. I wasn't working. I was going bananas, and I thought I'm gonna have to do something. And I think I was chatting to a friend at toddler group, mother and toddler group, and they were having like a fundraiser, and well, you know, in these Christmas fundraisers like mother and toddlers. It was before my kids were like school age. I think maybe Daniel was at school. Maybe he was at school. Anyway, so they were doing fundraisers, and like they were doing like, you know, crafty stall, like crafting fundraisers. And I went, oh, I'll have a wee go at that. And so I got it was around about Christmas time, I got a Christmas card kit. And, you know, I made up the cards in the Christmas card kit for a fundraiser for like mother and toddler group. And yeah, that was it. That's what got me back into it. card making. So then, you know, I started, you know, I really enjoyed it. So then, like, I started making cards for friends and family. The cards went down really well. So after a couple of years, my kids were there in primary school. I got involved with the PTA and the fundraising side there, and I used to organise the craft fundraisers for the school. So yeah, so after a long hiatus from being a kid up until sort of like, well, I say my early 30s, late 20s, early 30s. I can't work it out exactly. You get to a certain age, guys, and yeah, all numbers kind of mush together. So yeah, it was card making. I love card making. Also, as well as doing the fundraising for it, as you know, I also had that got so addicted to it. It was like, you know, I used to buy all this card making stuff. I had so much stuff and I had so many cards. I started to sell at local craft fairs as well. I went crafting daft. Rediscovered paint by number, which I'd done as a kid. My granny, when I was a kid, had taught me to knit. I never knew how to, so I picked that up again. I taught myself how to crochet. I think that's probably my greatest crafting achievement, actually, to teach myself how to crochet. Oh, and also I made candles. I used to make soy wax scented candles and sold them. You know, I didn't make a lot of money out of them. I just made enough to sort of like buy more supplies, because I love a scented candle. But you know, Yankee candles and all that kind of stuff, they didn't have the scents that I kind of wanted, that I liked, so I thought I'm going to make my own. Right, so that is how I got into crafting and why, and my computer shut down again. Now I think the second question is your earliest memory of crafting that you have. Right, now I've already told you, like, I think like most of us, I started when I was wee. My granny taught me to knit. Good Scottish granny, teaching granddaughters to knit. But the earliest crafting memory I have is sitting at the kitchen table. I must have been about, I don't know, 7. Yeah, because it was after we had moved house, because I remember it was in, you know, the kitchen in the new house, so I would have been at least 7. Doing scraps. Now, again, if you're of a certain age, you will know what scraps are. I've got a feeling out of everybody out there in the UK, probably the person that might remember it most is probably Liz at Scotty Dog Crafting. So if you're listening to this, Liz, do you remember scraps? Now, I can't remember where we got them, if they were in some kind of wee shop, or like a new newsagents, or like, part of me's even thinking a post office, but it might have been a wee shop that had a post office in it. And what it was basically a sheet of pictures, but it wasn't like one continuous sheet. They were held together by wee tabs, and I remember things like the big cherubs. Oh, there was hundreds of cherubs, flowers, roses, spaniels. I remember I had a sheet with spaniels on it. Why spaniels? I don't know, because we never had spaniels. We had corgis and Great Danes. Now there's two extremes of dogs, eh? Corgis and Great Danes, but no spaniels. But anyway, there was a sheet, and they were held together by the pictures they were partially pre-cut, but they were all held together by the wee tabs. So all you had to do was cut the tabs, and yeah, so I just basically used to cut them off and then stick them in a book. I remember having like a book with like sugar paper in it, it was called. It's kind of like construction paper. And wouldn't be glue I would stick it in with. I didn't have Pritt stick or nothing like that. It would be flour and water paste, or if I was lucky, I would maybe have some wallpaper paste made up in a wee pot to stick them in. I just stick them in at random. So yeah, that is my earliest crafting memory. Scraps, yeah. Right, what is your favourite type of craft? So hopefully this isn't going to go on too long, because we're only at question 3 and I do tend to waffle a bit, particularly when I'm reminiscing. Favourite type of craft? Well, at the moment it's hands down, it's diamond painting. It's just kind of taken over my life somewhat. I've even cut back on my gaming since I started diamond painting, which my son likes because he can go on the PlayStation more often, but yeah. So yeah, diamond painting is my favourite craft at the moment, but I also love paint by number. That's how I discovered diamond painting, was through paint by number. So yeah. So paint by number is would be my second favourite craft. Can't be doing with sewing. Oh, one of my favourite programmes I like to watch. I don't watch a lot of telly, but one of my programmes that I do watch is Sewing Bee, and I'm blown away by what these guys can create. But for me, sewing, I'm absolutely rubbish. I did do cross stitch, but I don't think I ever finished one. I got fed up when it got to the back. I was fine with doing the cross stitch part, but I hated doing back stitch. And oh god, if anything had French knots in it, it'd be like, no thank you. Best completion so far this year. Diamond painting wise, because I don't think I've actually finished any paint by numbers this year. But diamond painting, by my favourite, hands down, has got to be Night Messengers by Esther Anna Voros. It's a Diamond Art Studio piece. Oh, I think a few people that I've watched with do this tag have mentioned Diamond Art Studio has been in amongst some of their favourite things that they've done. I think they've got a great selection of artists. Vicky Davidson is my jam. Oh, I love her artwork. I love her artwork. I did finish Spring Lamb this year, but although it's not my favourite, it runs my Night Messengers a close second. Love Night Messengers. I think it's a fantastic image. I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. Got lots of blue in it. Love blue. And also it's if you haven't seen it, it's a rabbit, and it's kind of talking. It's talking to a little bird, but it's stylized, so it's not realistic, and it reminds me so much. It gives me strong Watership Down vibes. Strong Watership Down vibes. Watership Down is one of my favourite books. Oh my god, I love that book so much. I read it maybe when I was about 11 or 12, and we're well into double figures of the number of times that I've read that book now. I've got it on Audible as well. I've listened to it 2 or 3 times on Audible. I love that book. I love that book. I think it's probably the book that I've read the most. Oops. So yes, Night Messengers, Esther Anna Voros. Best item purchased so far this year. Oh. Let me have a think. I did look at these last night, and I was trying to think about my best purchased item this year. Let me have a drink of coffee. This is going to sound really funny, but if you saw my unboxing video a couple of weeks ago, when I unbox this, you'll understand why. I got a little A5 clipboard from Amazon. It cost about £2. That's the best purchase I've made this year. Wow, it is awesome. I bought some paint gem mini kits to take on holiday with me, and I thought, well, I kind of want something to do my to lean on while I'm doing it. I don't really want to do them on top of a table in case the table's dirty or what have you. I kind of want a nice clean smooth surface, so I thought, well, I'll get a wee clipboard. So I got the paint gem mini kits are really small, so an A5 clipboard was perfect for it. And I bought a little A5 folder as well to put my pictures in. And the A5 folder had a little pouch inside it, and my clipboard fitted in it perfectly. Oh my god, I was so over the moon. I was so excited. So that's my best purchase, this wee A5 clipboard and the folder that the wee clipboard fitted in. Oh my god, it was like awesome. So yeah, sometimes little things are the best. So that's my best purchase. Something craft related that you want to buy in the future. Easy, new light. I really need a new light desperately. This is part of the reason why I'm down the stairs, because the light's better. My light blew on me a while ago now, so a few months ago. I just haven't got round to buying a new one. I really do need to. So if anybody has got any recommendations for a light, can you pop it in the comments, or you send me a link or something, and yeah, so I can get myself a new light. Not just one that I can see, one that I can use for filming, as well as one that I can use for as a light source for doing my crafting, diamond painting, and paint by number. I don't have a massive amount of space, so ideally something that clips on rather than is freestanding would be better. Arietta, I think you mentioned in yours you had bought this a light. Do you have a link for it? Because you seem to be really pleased with it. So yeah, that's what I need to buy. I need to buy a light. What craft are you most looking forward to working on later this year? Once I finish Pisces. I think that's me done all my H's. Oh, I've missed a wee F. I always miss something, don't I? I was doing F last night. Right, let me get that wee F, and then we'll do the G's, I think. Yeah, what was the question? What craft are you most looking for working on later this year? Well, I'm hoping I get round to doing this. This was one of my plans for this year. And as I said, I like to do paint by number. It's how I discovered diamond painting. And there is a company that I quite like, Crafties. Now, a lot of their artwork is available in both diamond painting and paint by number form. So I have got another drink of coffee. I've got a piece by, oh god, what's her name? Oh, I've forgotten her name now. It'll come to me. Don't worry. Anyway, I've got something from Crafties. I've got it in both diamond painting and in paint by number. And oh god, there we go, I've missed an H, so this happens. I've got it in diamond painting, and I've got it in paint by number, and I want to do them both together to compare them. This is going to bug me now who the artist is, but yeah, I want to do them both to compare them. So yeah, that's the thing I'm most excited about doing. But you know, I've got other things that I want to do as well, so it may actually get postponed to next year. So yeah, there's a couple of canvases that I want to work on, you know, that I'm looking forward to. I want to do Medusa, Christopher Lovell piece from Diamond Art Club. I want to do the Water Fairy from Dainty Diamond Art. And my Halloween pictures arrived. Oh my god, I haven't unboxed it yet. I'm on tenterhooks. I'm really excited about unboxing my Halloween picture. Oh. 2 words, Stephen King. Right, there we go. So yeah. Okay, biggest crafting surprise. Oh, the cat's on the move. See if she goes and sits on my laptop. That's it. Biggest crafting surprise. When I bought something from Cindy in a D-stash lately. Sedusa, Diamond Art Club, which had gone out of stock, which was discontinued, and it was one that I wanted, and silly me didn't pick it up, and then but when I realised it was being discontinued, by that time I'd realised that it sold out. But I got it as a D-stash. But she'd put an extra wee diamond painting in there, a little bubble round tree, which she knows I like my special shapes, and she knows I like my bubble rounds, so that was a really big surprise. That was lovely. So yeah, thank you, Cindy. I've done it already. I've posted a video of the completion of it. It was really lovely. It's really sparkly. So yeah, that's my biggest crafting surprise. It's little things, you know, little things like that are unexpected that surprise me. So biggest crafting disappointment. I've got 2 and they're on a par. And yeah, if you have been watching me for a while, certainly if you've been watching me in the last maybe 3-4 months, you might have an inkling about what some of these both these disappointments might be, because I have vented about them like a lot. Number 1, pretty placers. I am so sorry to all of you out there that love pretty placers. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like them. I think they're brilliant. I use them quite a lot for special shapes. I use them for ABs. I also have plain wax pencils as well, but you know, I do like them. They do work. However, the ones I've got don't smell. There's no scent coming off them. I've got a vintage Victorian rose or something. Now, I know rose is quite a subtle smell from making my candles, but it doesn't smell. And I've got a pineapple one, and it doesn't smell. You know, so that, you know, like, I paid a hell of a lot of money for those, you know. I mean, obviously the shipping from the US to the UK, it's not cheap, and plus the tax on top. The shipping and the tax cost more than the actual pretty placers themselves, significantly more. And I'm not just talking a couple of pounds. I'm talking about it was about twice what the actual cost of the pretty placers was. So I mean, it's significantly more. Yeah, so I was so disappointed in that. It was just like, yeah. So that made me sad, disappointed, because I was really looking forward to them and smelling them. Angry, disappointed. One word, easy win. and I'm not going to say any more about that, because I think anybody that has been doing stuff with Easy Whim is slightly pissed off at them at the moment. So yeah, Easy Whim, they're back. They've taken money again, but everything's gone down again, so I have cancelled. They can go and take a blooming long walk off a short pier now, as far as I am concerned. Right, okay, favourite craft supplier. Well, there's this wee place online. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. I just tend to get all my basic stuff from them. A little company called Amazon. I get a lot of just like cheap and cheerful bits and bots from Amazon. If I go out, I'll pop into the range or Hobbycraft. But you can usually get what you want on Amazon. If we are talking about diamond painting, well, I suppose we've got to talk about Diamond Art Club. I mean, their quality is like absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I haven't had any kits with the new toolkits in them, so I can't go by that. Most of my Diamond Art Clubs are quite old. I have got a couple of newer ones, but yeah. Now, I think I've mentioned this before. I like Diamond Painting Grandma's attitude. I think she's hit the nail on the head when it comes to Diamond Art Club. They are no doubt premium. They are no doubt one of the highest quality companies out there in terms of what they deliver in products and what they deliver in customer service. I think they're absolutely outstanding. However, from a non-US customer's point of view, I mean, even like, you know, those of you in the US, you know, you may have a similar outlook. I feel they are in a way overpriced for what they are. Now, I do understand the whole issue about shipping and tax and all that, you know, and now Diamond Art Club have factored that into the price of the kit for overseas customers. So what would have been a £50 kit is now sitting at £70 because of that. But so I don't know what sort of impact that has, you know, if that sort of similar increases happened in the US for US customers. But yeah, I do think, I mean, you get what you pay for, right? But there's a limit, and sometimes I think, you know, it's a wee bit too much. It's a wee bit too much. So whereas before, like a year ago, I would, you know, quite happily pick up a couple of diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club, not have to worry about it too much. Now, Diamond Art Club for me is now a considered purchase. Not like, oh, I like that canvas, let's get it. And this, I think the only things that I really were my Josephine walls that I was really like, you know, come on, let's get this. My coffee's getting cold. In terms of the UK, because it is better to try and buy UK more, not just to support UK companies, but also it helps to reduce carbon footprint. Now, I understand, you know, the companies are getting stuff from China and they're being shipped to the UK, but yeah, it's not a very environmentally friendly hobby, diamond painting. So Diamond Art Studio, not only do they have super canvases, you can also buy lots of accessories from them, including drills. I've bought square crystals from them, and I've been, you know, they've been absolutely fun. Super, you know, really, really good quality crystals. So, you know, you don't just get, you know, canvases and accessories from them. You can also buy drills as well. The one-stop shop. Also very impressed with Dainty Diamond Art. You need to give you a shout out on that, Cindy. The two paintings that have been done have been really good quality, so, and I'm really looking forward to doing Water Fairy. I'm going to kit that up, and I've got to get Pisces done first. Yeah. So that is that. Favourite craft suppliers. Oh, I can't actually not mention FG Normal. FG Normal is my go-to place for budget. I mean, I shop in a variety of different budget sites for my special shapes, but FG Normal is by and far my favourite. Oh my god, I'm only halfway through. How long have I been recording? 36 minutes. Oh my god, this is going to be long. I'll try and speed it up a little bit now. What crafting tool would you not want to be without? So, I've seen a few of these tags now. I haven't watched everybody's yet. I'm kind of catching up on them. A lot of people have mentioned things like pens, storage, that kind of business. Well, I was kind of thinking, well, you know, kind of those are kind of standard things. You know, you kind of need all of those to diamond paint. So I thought, well, what could I really do without that is not a standard thing? And I think it's got to be my drill grinder. I hate static. I hate it when drills clump together. I just can't be doing with it. It sucks the joy out of diamond painting for me. Literally sucks the joy out. And then when I've got my little drill grinder, oh my gosh, it is fantastic. I haven't got it with me down the stairs at the moment, basically because Diamond Art Club. I think I've had drills clumped together. I could probably count on the finger of one hand the number of times I've had Diamond Art Club drills clump. So, so yeah, my drill grinder is definitely something I cannot live without. In terms of my paint by number that I do, I bought a set off Amazon actually. I bought a set of paint brushes that are designed for painting models, miniatures. They are invaluable for my paint by number. Some of the more detailed paint by numbers that I've done and I've got. Oh, I was actually thinking of doing a stash video on my paint by numbers. I don't have a massive amount, so it'll all just be in one video of completions, stash and works in progress. Basically, because when I do the paint by numbers, I tend to give them away. So I don't have them, and I don't really photograph them either. So, so yeah. For my paint by numbers, a wee set of miniature brushes, not miniature brushes, it makes them sound like they're teeny tiny. Brushes for miniatures, painting miniatures. They're fantastic. I mean, I also use a cocktail stick for small spaces as well, but these miniature brushes are really good that I've got. Right. Okay, what's your go-to drink when crafting? Coffee for a hot drink. I'm addicted to coffee. I will go through at least 6 mugs of coffee a day. I'm drinking it now. I'm drinking it cold because I don't care. I think it stems from the fact that I used to smoke. I used to smoke a lot. I still do smoke occasionally, every now and again. Oh Oh, there we go. Me talking about clumpy drills. I've got a few clumpy ones in here. I should have enough to do this without needing to get my drill grinder. But I hate clumpy drills. What was I saying? Oh yeah, coffee. So I think the coffee's replaced the nicotine. For cold drinks, I do like fizzy, as we say in Scotland, or certainly from Glasgow or Ayrshire, which is kind of the area of Scotland that I'm originally from. Ginger. So in America, you all call it soda. Is like the generic term for, like, you know, fizzy juice. In Scotland, where I come from, it's ginger. It's all ginger. So I like Pepsi Max. Sorry if you like Coca-Cola. I'm a Pepsi girl. I love Pepsi Max. I love Iron Brew, obviously. And if I want to push the boat out, I like what is it? Apple and raspberry J2O. I like that. Oh, actually, the other thing I quite like as well is, I haven't seen it for a while though, is the J2O did a kind of watermelon one. It was like, well, J2O is normally like still, it's not carbonated, but they had this watermelon one which was like slightly carbonated. Oh, I love that. I love that. I need to look. Oh, I'm in the mood for that now. I need to go and look out for it. What do you like to listen to whilst crafting? Well, at the moment I'm listening to my washing machine. I like to listen to, well, I have YouTube on. I don't watch telly. I very, very rarely watch telly. Saying that, I sat and watched MasterChef last night. Celebrity MasterChef last night. I think the last thing I watched on telly was I binged watched the Resident Evil series on Netflix, which I had mixed opinions about. Oh, I've missed F's and G's there. Oh my goodness me. I listen to, I like my audiobooks. As I mentioned, I've got Watership Down that I've listened to 2 or 3 times. I've got an Audible subscription. So I'll pop an audiobook on. I don't tend to listen to music when I'm diamond painting, basically because the type of music I like, I'm into heavy rock and that kind of stuff, and metal. It's diamond painting's quite relaxing and chilled. I don't kind of really want to be listening to Metallica when I'm diamond painting. So, plus I would probably be jumping up and down, so yeah. So that's not, I don't really listen to music. I like the odd podcast. I usually listen to current affairs podcasts. Funnily enough, I'm really into current affairs and politics. I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, so I listen to a lot of political and current affairs podcasts as well. So, excuse me, coughing. What am I on to now? What craft activities would you love to try but haven't, and why? Now, I think Arietta, you mentioned about watercolouring, and is watercolouring a craft and all that kind of business. Yeah, the debate, you're right, the debate is open. I tend to lump art and craft under the kind of the same banner. But hey, I work in science, so it's all the same to me. Don't come for me. So yeah, I would love, when I retire, I want to learn how to watercolour. I want to do a watercolour course. I want to learn how to do it properly. So, so that's, listen, can you hear that? That's my washing machine. It plays Schubert when it's finished. Okay. Right, I'm totally distracted now by Schubert. Yeah, I'd love to do a watercolour course when I retire, so yeah. I think that's coming from the paint by numbers, or, you know, maybe, you know, rather than an acrylic course, because, like, you know, yeah, watercolour, lovely. The other thing I fancy trying as well, is basically, the reason why I'm not doing this is because I don't have somewhere to do it, because I'll make one hell of a mess. I'd love to do paint pouring. I watch a lot of paint pouring videos, you know, when they're pouring the acrylics, and so like they'll pour it onto like a blank canvas, and then they spin the canvas round, and you know, you get all these like amazing, like, you know, colourful shape, you know, colour. Oh, it looks absolutely amazing, and it really appeals to the messy side of me, because I'm kind of messy, guys. So yeah, I'd love to try paint pouring. I just need the space to do it, and I'd also love to do a watercolour course, but when I retire, which will be a wee while away yet. Right, okay, number 16. If I looked in your bag, satchel, rucksack, would there be evidence that you are a crafter? Short answer, no. I've got a couple of things in there that are diamond painted. I've got like a little bag, kind of a clutch bag thing. I'm watching my window because there is a wasp just outside it, and I see if that little bugger comes in the house. Excuse my language. Right. Yeah, I've got like a little bag that I've diamond painted that I usually keep bits and pieces in, that like bits of paper and receipts and stuff that I want to keep a hold of, and I don't want to get lost in the bottom of my bag. And that's about it, really. There's not really much else. I mean, I don't carry crafty stuff around with me. No, so yeah, and a short answer, no, really. I don't have any apps or anything on my phone that are craft related. I've got plenty of games on my phone. If you went into my bag, you looked at my phone, you wouldn't know I was into games, but you wouldn't know I was into crafts. What craft related item do you have far too much of? I was looking at this last night, and I was thinking, what do I have too much of? Because, like, you know, I don't have too many diamond paintings. I don't, you know, I could have like 1,000 diamond paintings and I still wouldn't have enough. And then I remembered when I was doing some clearing and some tidying out not that long ago, I'll tell you what craft item I've got too much of. Grip seal bags. I was going to say toolkits, but I've kind of, you know, demolished some of them lately because I've sent all my pink. I've sent all the pink pens to Cindy. Cindy, I've actually got some more to send to you, so I'm going to be probably popping out the post office later on today or tomorrow. So I'll get them off to you. So yes, grip seal bags. I'm no joking. I've got so I was tidying up my bits and pieces, and I had this plastic tub that I keep all my grip seal bags in it, and I found some more bags, and I thought I'll put them in my tub. I opened the tub and it was like a blimmin' explosion. They all everywhere. I opened the tub and all these bags flew out everywhere, and I'm like, oh my god. So anybody that's listening, if you want some grip seal bags, now there's various ones. I mean, they mostly come from kits, so a lot of them are cheap and thin and not that great. But if anybody wants grip seal bags, can you let me know? You can email me. You can put a comment down below. You can email me. You can message me on Instagram. You can contact me through the Facebook group. Please, please let me know, and I will gladly send you my bags if you want them. There we go. What craft related item do you enjoy collecting? Diamond paintings. I think goes out saying, look, I'm talking and I'm not painting. And what I would do, I'm not going to do any more blue, I'm going to do some pink. P for pink. Oh, I was watching Claire last night and she was talking about storage. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Claire. Storage. I do like storage, and I also agree as well with you that the more storage you've got, the less kitting down you have to do. Hate kitting down, man. Hate it. I try and make myself like it by thinking, well, you know, if I kit down, I'll free up my storage, I can kit something else up. I love kitting up. It doesn't really work very often. But yeah, storage. I love collecting storage. I love looking at different ways to store things. Yep. I would like to think that I might want to do pens, but I have I have some pens that I'm really comfy with, and the pink pens I never, you know, I pull the nibs off of the pink pens and replace those with my regular pens on the acrylic pens or the resin pens. So yeah, I'm not really as into pens as a lot of people are, but I do like my storage. Oh, I've missed one. What other hobbies and interests do you have? I missed question 14 because I was thinking there was something about other hobbies. Oh, do you have to ask? Do I have to answer this one? Because I think everybody kind of knows by now. I'm a massive gamer. Absolutely massive. You know, I didn't craft for about 16 years, 15, 16 years in between when I was a kid and when I was an adult, because I was gaming all the time. I am a massive gamer. I started off with the Sega Master System. And this was before the Mega Drive, which is like the kind of what a lot of people think of as their earliest console. But I had the Master System. My brothers had one had a Commodore 64, one had an Atari. I had a friend who had a Sinclair Spectrum ZX. And so these are all systems that were around in the late 80s. Well, the Sega one was the early 90s. Yeah, big gamer. And after my Sega, I went on to PC gaming. I did a lot, the bulk of my gaming in the early days was on PC and not console. My brother had a PlayStation. Eventually he got a PS1, PS2. And if I wanted to do console gaming, I used to go out to my brother's, but PC was my thing for a long time. Great games out there on PC. Half-Life. I loved Half-Life. System Shock 2. The original Thief series. Loved those games. But if I wanted my Resident Evil fix, I would go into my brother's. Doggies. Oh, not a happy doggy. Yeah, gaming. Love my Switch. Like a wee bit of Mario. But it's PlayStation now all the way. I finally got my hands on a PlayStation 5. So yeah, Love my PlayStation. I'm an avid trophy hunter. Admittedly, not as much as I used to be. I used to be a bit of a completionist and want to 100% all the games, collect all the trophies, collect platinum trophies and everything that I played. Favourite genre is survival horror. Yeah, love everything horror actually. Horror movies, particularly like late 70s, early 80s, trashy slashers. Stephen King is my favourite author, hands down. He is, oh wow, he's phenomenal. I've already said Watership It Down is one of my favourite books. One of my other favourite books is The Stand. Stand By Me is one of my favourite movies. Yeah, love Stephen King. Anyway, so yeah, gaming is yeah, my other big passion. Right, what am I playing at the moment actually? I'm playing a really good game. It's called Stray. And I'm a little cat. And I've got a little kitty backpack on, and I've been separated from my little catty family, and I'm walking through this like city which is populated by these robots. There's no humans. It's set way in the future, and I've got to solve all these puzzles and stuff like that to get back to the outside. It's amazing and it's so cute. So yeah, if you've got a PlayStation, I don't know if it's available on other platforms, but if you've got it's definitely on PlayStation. So if you've got a PlayStation or know somebody that's got a PlayStation, please check out Stray. It's gorgeous. Right, okay, back to the crafting now, and back to the questions in the order. Top crafting tip. Enjoy it and don't stress out. You know? Yeah, crafting is supposed to be fun. For me, there's two ways that I relax. If I want to vent my frustrations, or you know, sort of like, you know, get that side of it out, if I could get wound up and get that side of it out, I'll pop a game on, I'll pop a shooter on. I will happily go and I will blast zombies' heads off just to calm myself down. If I'm wanting to chill and relax, I will get a diamond painting out, I will get a paint by number out, and I will do that. So yeah, top crafting tip, don't stress. It's supposed to be relaxing, it's supposed to be fun. If it's stressing you out, take a break, stop, do something different. Yeah, relax and enjoy the process and have fun, because that's what it's supposed to be at the end of the day. Right, okay, so number 20, if people enjoy your content, what other channels should they check out? Again, I think a lot of people that I've done, I'm going to move this table. Again, a lot of people, I've stopped diamond painting as well. Come on, Jennifer, let's do some more diamond painting. A lot of people have mentioned channels that that I watch as well. So in the UK, I watch Diamond Painting Fanatics. I watch Crafting with Claire, or Claire, Diamond Painting Claire. Oh, Claire, I keep getting the name of your channel wrong. Ditsy. And Crafting with Diamond Painting Claire. Ditsy Diamond Paints, Crafting with Kay. Also like watching Crazy Borgies, Louise over at Crazy Borgies. I've been watching her for quite a long time now actually. I like watching, oh, there's somebody new that I started watching probably 2 or 3 months ago. I'm going to tag her actually, and that's Kat's Diamond Painting. She has actually done a huge amount of videos, but you know, she's just kind of,
she does, basically she does a lot of Diamond Art Club. She doesn't really do much else. But I've enjoyed watching her stuff. She's got a lovely voice. In terms of overseas, I like watching. Oh, I forgot Liz. Oh, Liz, how can I forget you? No. Well, I love Liz Harrison, Scotty Dog Crafts. She got me into blooming Craft Buddy. Oh, Liz. And I love hearing about, I love hearing about Millie's adventures. And I love hearing about Thomas, the deaf cat. Oh, yes. Also Liz. God, how could I forget Liz? What's it? Yeah, overseas. I love watching. I like watching Diamond Grandma. I think she's got such a lovely attitude. I think I love her accent. She's very down to earth. Very warm and welcoming, but no nonsense. That's the kind of vibes I get from her, and that's the kind of I like those kind of people. I watched Joan a lot, Joan Diamond Paints a lot, but I haven't watched much of her lately, to be fair. I think her videos have been getting quite long, and I kind of don't have the time to be watching very long videos. But there is somebody else that I watch a lot, who I don't think I've seen anybody mention. And I watch Lisa's Colouring Corner. So she does diamond painting, but she's predominantly a colouring channel. She does lots of flip throughs of books, colouring books. And she's, again, I love her voice. I find it very calming, very relaxing. I watch her on a Sunday evening. Listen to her. I love her flip throughs. It's very ASMR, very relaxing. So yeah, if you haven't watched, or if you don't know Lisa's Colouring Corner, yeah, check her out. I'm going to have to put a gaming one in there, of course. There's hundreds of gaming channels out there. But if you're looking for something, if you like your gaming and you're looking for something a little bit different, I would recommend Call Me Kevin. He's Irish and he is hilarious. He doesn't really do many big mainstream games, and he doesn't play them the way that, or do reviews or play them the way that they're supposed to. It's all very tongue-in-cheek, it's all very silly, it's all very funny. He is, I wouldn't call him kid friendly, I'd call him teen friendly, because a lot of his content is, you know, getting a little bit close to the bone. Although it's not like, you know, it's not adult, but yeah. So I don't know if you guys with kids, I know Ditsy and Cindy have got kids into their game, and if you've got kids under, I'd say the age of, yeah, I call them teen friendly. If they're under the age of maybe about 14, oops, if they're under the age of, I'd say 14, I would maybe just give them a quick glance over just to make sure that you're happy with them. And yeah, so teen friendly. So yeah, you could check him out. Call Me Kevin. Right, hold on, back in a sec. Okay, so now people to tag. As I said, I've come to this a little bit later, so I'm not. I was trying to rack my brains and think, because I was going to tag Liz and I was going to tag Sparkle and Paw Print, but I think they've both already been tagged. So I have to sort of like think of some other people. So I think first of all I'm going to tag Kat's diamond painting. So yes, we will tag her, Kat's diamond painting. She does quite a lot of WIP and Chat, so yeah. I'm also going to tag Crazy for Crystal Art. So she does have a YouTube channel, but she's only got a couple of videos, and I did notice that she posted one the other day, and she's, you know, getting back into the swing of, or she's looking maybe to do some YouTube videos, or certainly that's the vibe I get from her. I mean, I know she comments a lot on my videos, so so yeah, so Crazy for Crystal Art, if you're up for it. And I think the other person that I would maybe go for is Louise at Crazy Borgies. I know she doesn't really do WIP and Chats. She's got her hands full at the moment with the kids being off for holidays. She has started doing some floss tubes, so I mean, I'm not into cross stitch, so I haven't actually watched any of her floss tubes. So I don't know whether she would do a chat during that. So yeah, I'll do Louise at Crazy Borgies. I'll do Kat's diamond painting, and yeah, Crazy for Crystal Art. So yeah, it's open to you guys if you want to have a go at the WIP and Chat. So I am going to carry on here with Pisces. I'll speed up now that I'll stop and talking. I am going to finish my coffee. Well, actually not, I'll have finished as it's a bit cold. I think I'll go make myself a new one. And yeah, go and hang my washing out as well now that my washing's finished. Make the most of the lovely sunny weather by doing my washing. Anyway, I've thoroughly enjoyed this. Thank you for the tag. And yeah, thank you for sticking this video out for as long as you have done. If you made it to the end, I do tend to prattle on a bit when I get going. And yeah, I shall see you all in my next video. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do next. I've got some unboxings to do. Oh, I bought some Diamond Art. Oh, I was naughty, guys. I bought 2 Diamond Art Studios new releases. They are all beautiful. But I did limit myself to 2. I've also got to unbox. So I've got to unbox them because I know Cindy's unboxed them. Cindy, I haven't watched those videos. I don't want to watch those videos until I've opened mine. So I think, and I've also got my Halloween one to open up. Oh, I'm looking forward to that, opening that one. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Yeah. Right, okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to make myself a new coffee, and I'm going to get carried back on with this. The cat is now sitting on top of my computer, so I haven't got a blooming clue what's going on with stuff, questions and things. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching or listening, probably. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in my next video, and stay safe, guys. Cheerio.